Hey everybody. It's like almost 11 o'clock on Friday night, and I don't really have anything like made, prepared to eat. And I already had some ramen today, so I don't feel like making ramen again. But, so I'm gonna just show you guys a nice standby. It's one nice thing about learning to cook at home is the more you do it and the more like recipes you learn, the better you get at, kind of working with what you have. And pretty much all I have right now is eggs, ramen noodles, and some cheese. So we're gonna put those to use, things that you probably always have on hand if you're cooking at home. So we're gonna make one of my, this should be good. Just one of the recipes I like to make with eggs, just some scrambled eggs on a nice English muffin. I do have some English muffins with a little bit of cheddar cheese. These eggs are not the freshest. They were when I bought them, but I've had them for a while, but that's okay. I don't know what this is. This is kind of a weird looking egg. Looks kind of cloudy. Oh well. So yeah, we're making some scrambled eggs, but I'm making them kind of nice and dense and creamy. So for this, I'm just gonna do 3 eggs. 3 eggs. Throw some salt in here. And actually, let me refer to my recipe here for the eggs. 3 eggs, 1 yolk. Well, we don't need to use the yolk. So we're just gonna, you could use a yolk if you wanna, but I wanna keep my 3 eggs so I can make this again in the morning. I like to just push down to squish my yolks. All right, let's get like a pinch of salt and start whisking. We're gonna whisk this for like, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute, just until it becomes frothy. So yeah, pretty fun Friday night. I've been, starting to build an app for like this online course, and that's pretty good. So I was doing some of that tonight. What else was I doing? I played some guitar. I started watching some golf tutorials because it's golf season, baby. Well, I guess it's not really golf season, but it's nice enough to golf. All right, it's getting pretty, I think it's pretty close to being done here. It's getting a little bit frothy. Yeah. So, next part, important part, we're gonna let this sit for like 15 minutes. We'll see if I have the patience to wait 15 minutes. I moved my garbage can because I have to, I work on my kitchen table, and so I have to wheel my office chair back and forth, and this is the path in which I take, and it's too big to squeeze through with the garbage can there. I just ran out of stock, so I made some more stock. I got some jars for it, and so I have, I was kind of worried that might happen. Yeah, I can't use these jars to freeze, which makes sense. Bummer. Oh well. It'll probably be fine. I'll just have to throw them away. But I made 4 quarts, so that's cool. It sucks that they're breaking. I guess I won't be able to use those to store them in the freezer. Damn. Well, I'll have to find some other use for the rest of those. Anyway, we're gonna wait 15 minutes. Let's set a timer. I'm gonna set it for like 13 because I've been talking for a bit. And I'll see you when those are ready. Alright, so it's been 15 minutes, in which time I was looking to see if there's any PlayStation 5s available online, and it is still impossible to find one, which is insane, because it came out in, what, November, and it's now April. I'm not, like, that, you know, dying to have one, but, you know, it'd be fun. That's salted butter. Let's use the unsalted. Damn, I've gone through so much butter. Anyway, we're getting some butter. I already have a knife. Getting some butter. We're gonna get a tablespoon of this. And we're gonna cut the tablespoon in half. Half of this is going directly into the eggs. The other half's going in the pan. So I have a non-stick pan here on low. I kind of started. It takes a little while for my range to heat up, so I had it on low for I guess the majority of the time that this was sitting here, which probably has a little hotter than I need, but you can tell that the salt has done its job because the eggs are a darker color now. And I'm gonna need a handy dandy spatula. Alright, we got that. Bada boom, bada bing. We're gonna put the eggs in here, and then once they're in, you're just gonna want to keep stirring them and don't stop. It's hard to find the sweet spot. These will cook very slow. There's a sweet spot that sometimes I can get where they actually kind of cook relatively quick. But sometimes on this low heat, it's just like it takes an eternity. It's honestly a long time for some scrambled eggs, but trust me, it's worth it. They will be amazing. Let's see, I might be safe to let that sit for like a few seconds while I grab an English muffin and just get it locked and loaded and ready to toast. Ooh, I should have gotten my cheese ready beforehand, too. That's okay. We might be... I was thinking maybe we could get it done in time, but I think we're going to be approaching the time where you start seeing some egg curds, which is when you really want to start stirring profusely. We got a few developing here. Yeah, we're getting there. So once you start seeing the curds, you just want to keep stirring a little bit faster than at the beginning. At the beginning, you can stir pretty slowly, but anytime you see some egg starting to solidify at the bottom of the pan. Hit it with a little stir. And you got yourself the beginnings of some very delicious scrambled eggs. And we're pretty much going to do this until all of the liquid is almost gone. And then we're going to take it off the heat for a second. But that time has not come yet. Nope, getting a text. I don't know who. Oh, I actually do know who that's probably from. Anyway, keep doing that. Yeah, here we go. You can see they're starting to, and you know, for most, I guess, like American, or I don't know, I guess just most people are used to a more not so gooey egg, a little more fluffy scrambled egg, but I just don't think that it contains. I mean, you could definitely make a good fluffy scrambled egg, but this one is so just rich, and you know, it's got all that salt. Ah, man, it's gonna be great. But as we can see, most of the liquid is gone, so I'm gonna just move this off here for a second, and it's gonna cook a little bit with that heat, but I have this whipping cream. It's not gone bad. So you can use milk, you can use, I don't know. I think I've even used buttermilk before, which I probably wouldn't recommend using, but you can use whipping cream, you can use milk, you probably use half and half, but I just put a tiny bit, like that much. Not a whole lot, but it's just gonna add some extra creaminess, and we're gonna mix that in and let it cook a little bit more. Yeah, like eggs are, I think, the most common go-to for me when I need some food, but I don't, you know, want to make anything too crazy or don't have anything on hand. So it's a good thing to learn, because you can make eggs so many different ways and combine it with so many different things. We're getting there. I think I want it a little more cooked. Not a whole lot. All right. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. So that'll cook a little bit more as it sits. But we're gonna get these cooking. I probably should have done that like a minute earlier. That's good. But while those are doing, we'll get our cheese ready. I'm using cheddar. You could use, you know, whatever you want. Pepper jack, Monterey Jack. That's probably the only other ones I would recommend. Oh, maybe some Gouda, if you got some Gouda. But I just have this big block of cheese. So I'm gonna cut like 4 slices of cheese to form the base of our English muffin. Oh my God, I'm so happy it's Friday. This cheese cutter is, my grandpa made it. And I use it pretty much every day because I like to snack on some cheese when I'm working and get a hunger pang. Just use a little cheese to curb the hunger, curb the beast. Oh, turn the stove off. Wash out your bowl. Put her in the old dishwasher. Put your butter knife back by your butter thing. And hot damn, you got some mighty fine English muffins. Which, because we don't have enough butter already, we're gonna put a little bit of butter on the bottom. Followed by some cheese. Get it on there when it's nice and hot. It would be nice. I need to figure out a way to get this cheese kind of more melted. I think that would make a better breakfast thing experience. This is what I call the breakfast thing. And then you're gonna top that with your egg. Should have used 4 eggs. But this is not the, it doesn't look like the most appetizing thing in the world right now. But that's okay. It is. Just gonna spray this down. Okay. Okay, that's good. Put this right here. Take care of that later. We got a little smudge action. And we need to take a nice picture. I got some finishing salt. If you don't have it, no big deal. I just like to bada bing, bada boom, finish it off with a little Maldon. I mean, it's already gonna be pretty much plenty salty, but it adds a nice texture. And then some cracked pepper. And if I had it, which I don't think I do, I think I used it all. I did. If you had some parsley, that really completes it, but I don't. So we're just gonna take a picture for the video. Bam. And enjoy the fruits of our labor. Oh, it's so good. The one thing that I don't love about it is it gets, since it's so like creamy and everything, it gets stuck in my mustache. But I can deal with it because, my God, it's so good. Not exactly the healthiest meal, but I mean, it's got kind of a lot of butter. But honestly, it's not that bad. 1 tablespoon. Anyway, that's my breakfast thing. I don't have a name for it, but it's what I like to eat as a breakfast item, although usually I have it for lunch or dinner. Anyway, thanks for watching. Do all the liking, subscribing stuff. The channel is still extremely small, so any of that stuff I can get is greatly appreciated. And we'll see you next time, where I'll probably use some of this stock. Bye.